Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Felicia. Everybody calls me Flick. Today's video is a bit different for the pure fact that I did not pick my makeup today. No, I did not. Last week showed up. I think. Anyway, most of you will know if you've watched my videos before that I am a Patreon for Make Me Up Missa. If you haven't gone and watched her channel, please go and do so. She's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, she has a Patreon system and that, and I am one of her patrons. We have like a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group, and everything else. Long story short, one of the other patrons, Ziv, she was doing like someone else picks my makeup video, and I did it for her on Instagram. So she returned the favour and did it for me. So after like a good hour of getting all of my makeup out and sending pictures and stuff over, she selected everything and sent it back. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. The one thing I'm most worried about is the eyes. You'll see why. But yeah, Ziv, thank you for doing this and picking this all out. I'm intrigued, kind of worried, purely for the palette and eyeliner combo that you have chosen. So yeah, this should be fun. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. All of my social medias will be up here somewhere. They're all the same at Fierce Beauty XOX. If you haven't already gone and followed me over there, please do. I'm posting a lot more, especially like on Instagram, TikTok and stuff like that. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Right, first things first, I'm obviously smarting this completely barefaced today. Yeah, first things first is brows. What I really should do is get my mirror out from there and put it here, which is what I normally would have done first, but apparently I am not with it tonight. It's been a very stressful kind of 24-48 hours. There we go. So brows, she picked the ABH pomade in the shape taupe. So we're going to, I haven't used it for ages. Just gonna brush my brows. This is probably the easiest I've ever found it to do my brows with this. Which I know is ridiculous because most people find it really easy to do their brows with this, but I don't know why I used to struggle with this so much. One brow down. About as even as my brows are going to get. Not bad. Brows done. See? Right, once I've used things, I'm going to put them that side so I don't lose them. Next up, prime my lids. Obviously, there's only one thing I used to prime my lids, so there wasn't any choice. I'm going to do my usual one on, one off. kind of like meant to be like a half cut crease, but hey. Gonna take that girly shade again on that. Right, I am. What's that shade called? I'm taking the shade Greens, which is this green shimmer here. I'll swatch it for you because it's really pretty. Yeah, it's a very pretty colour. I might have to wet this. I don't know. I've not actually used this colour before. I've only ever swatched it. So I'm going to go in with it dry. If I do have to go in with it wet, it's not an issue. It doesn't really bother me. Oh shit. Sorry, pardon my language. That went on. I like this green. I never thought I'd say that. I never thought I would like a green colour. Like a green that wasn't like an aqua mint colour. That is pretty. I actually do want to go in with that wet. I mean, it's already pretty, but I feel like it's going to be a hell of a lot more reflective. Using my usual Primark water. Slightly dabbing that over that purple, but I am going to use the purple over the edge again. Before I do that though, I am going to not use that because I know I will ruin it. I'm going to take that one. Yeah, that will do. And I'm going to take the shade Calypso, which is this first one here. It was like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like yellowy green, like neon-y kind of. I'm going to wet it. I'm going to do that. Just to kind of go into that green. Yeah, cool. So I'm just going to take that purple again, just over the edge of that green. Cool. Okay. That's that. I'm going to quickly go off and do the other eye, then I'm going to come back and do the liner portion. Yeah, okay, back in a minute. Right, I'm back. I have done that eye and I have applied the glam crystals on that one. I did it a bit thicker just because I did it and then I opened and then I realised that actually where my eyes are hooded you couldn't really see it, so I did it a tiny bit thicker just at the top. So this one seems to be alright. I cut it a bit higher I think, so yeah, I'm just going to follow the line of my cut crease. How easy that goes on though. It's literally just liquid glitter. It's not gritty or anything. It's so reflective. These are like £2.99, I think. £3.99, and I just dropped the rest of the palette. Just give that a second to dry. They are so reflective. These are fantastic. I've got, how many of these have I got? Silver, gold, pink, and white. I used to have more. I had a black one and like a turquoise one as well. Ooh. These are the ones I have. But yeah, that's pretty. Okay. Whoa, don't do that. I've got my phone on like a tripod. Tripod with like a little phone holder on it. And it has two little selfie lights that clip on either side. And I just had it up the other day when I was filming. I opened my drawer and it completely knocked over. My phone went flying. Did not go well. Where's my liner brush? Just had a thought actually. I'm going to, where is it? I'm going to take my liner brush. I'm going to take the black in the palette. And I'm literally just going to stamp it across my lash line. What's it called? Jab Jab. Literally just the black shade there. Just along my lash line. So when I put my lashes on, it kind of masks them a bit. Yeah, that's looking better. Look, just haven't wet that either. That's gone on dry. So what I want to know, and Teresa, this doesn't apply to you because I know the answer already to this. Has anyone who has been watching my videos, the last few especially, has anyone taken my recommendation and listened to the soundtrack for Six the Musical yet? Please comment below and let me know. I know Teresa's answer already because if you go and look at the comments on my previous video for the Black and Pink Smoky Eye, you will see. I'm not the only one obsessed with it. Yeah, just my wipe and just clean up under the fallout on this side because I've got a little bit there. Right, on to base. Right, got the W7 Glow Primer. Thank you for choosing that one. I love it. From the videos I have watched on the Charlotte Tilbury stuff, I am now convinced this is supposed to be a dupe for the Hollywood Flawless filter. Oh my god, it smells like watermelon, and I forgot how much I love the smell of watermelon because this smells nice. But yeah, I am convinced now more than ever that this is supposed to be a dupe for that. And I love it. I love this, and it was a couple of quid. I actually went to my local Tesco's on Monday after I picked her up from school and took her with me, hoping to get the dupes for the Huda pastel palettes and also the Amrezi palette, so I've actually got that so I could do a comparison. But they didn't have them. My mum was convinced that they did when she went the other week, but... Aria, I just heard Daddy tell you to get out and go to bed. Come on. I'm so mean. Yeah, I'm glowy. I actually think I put a little bit too much on. It's fine, doesn't bother me. I love this. Oh, I didn't wipe my bloody sponge. Back in a minute because I'm going to use a sponge. Right, I am back. Ow, 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 ow. Let's just move my mirror to there. Right, so foundation. We're going in with concealer and define in F5. I'm pretty sure this is a tiny bit dark. It's fine, I can lighten it up with a concealer. Yeah, this is definitely dark. And the wrong undertone. This is more kind of golden, and I have yellow undertones. Back on Hamilton now. Right, I'm going to use my damp beauty blender just to bounce it in. Concealer is the Lacura Radiant Concealer in Creme. This is supposed to be a dupe for the NARS Radiant one. Whatever NARS one is in this packaging. I don't know, I haven't used it. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend it all in. I'm convinced I'm going to have to start using a colour corrector on my eyes. I mean, you can't really see it on camera, but I can in real life. And I don't know if it's just because of what time of day I film and like the natural shadows in the room and stuff, but it makes me really, really paranoid about like my dark circles under my eyes. It's not too bad at the moment. I will notice it more when I go to set it, that even though I use a mix of translucent powder and banana powder to make like a light banana powder, I guess, it ends up getting a bit of a grey cast to it, and I can't understand why. And it does it like when I just use translucent, it does it when I just use banana powder, and I can't understand why. Aria, what are you doing?
I'm putting my tablet charge.
Put it on my bed and I'll put it on charge after.
Thank you. Ouch. Why are you reading today?
Powder, I'm going in with a mix of my Revolution Conceal and whatever it is, I don't know. Translucently setting powder, talc free and no flashback, water resistant apparently. I mix it with my Ben Nye banana powder. Like I say, to do like a banana light. I haven't got to put any more in there because it's still in there from last night. I don't mind this powder. It's not the best, it's not the worst I've used. My only issue is with the packaging, because if you put it on its side or if you put it on your makeup bag, it's going to go everywhere because of the hinge. It just goes everywhere. That's one thing I hate about it, and I really, really don't like it for that purpose alone. I'm literally just going to dab this all over. I'm probably going to have to go back in and go over my brows. Just because I find that for some reason, even though I'm like using like translucent powder and that, it will sometimes stick to whatever's in my brows. Yeah, look, I can already see it's got a grey cast in my mirror. I can't see it in my viewfinder. I'm looking like Casper at the moment, from that angle anyway. But in my mirror I can see it, it's behind me. Yeah. I know exactly which pyjamas she's on about. It's because she does other bits in the wash. What do we do next? Bronzer. Right, I'm going in with my... Right, hold on. I've got to shut my door. Come back. Right, we got bronzer. I need music now. Okay, so bronzer and blusher, we are going in with the what have I now? Revolution and Patricia Bright palette in Moonlight Glow. This is the lightest one. There is 4 of them, I think. So I'm taking the bronzer shade in here. I don't know why I keep using that mirror when I've got a mirror in it. It's good for on the go though. Really conscious that I don't bring the palette like right up here, because I always end up doing that by accident. Seriously, does this kid want to whinge about anything else tonight? Actually looks really nice on camera. I like it, it's not too warm, this bronzer. I'm all for a warm bronzer, but I'm pale. Do you know what I mean? So, too warm is not going to be doing me any favours. This kind of works as both a bronzer and a contour for me, to be honest. Really gutted. Went to Lidl today after Madden's bloody swimming lesson to get like nappies and whatnot for Kiara, and there's like no makeup left in there now. The bronzers that I always recommend, like my contour one that I always use, and the brow products, these brushes, all gone. I was like, no, I've been recommending them to people. I'm lightly gonna do the sides of my nose, like a really half-assed nose contour, because I'm kind of terrible at that. Let's be real. Oh, it's not going to be too bad. Yeah. Let's get my... Where is it? There it is. Oh, this song, memories. Oh, such good memories. Okay, I've made a musical theatre playlist on my Spotify because I was getting really bored of the daily mixing. It was getting on my nerves. So I was like, I don't know, I'll just make a list, and it's like Hamilton 6, Wicked has my top spot. It's my favourite. It has been since it came out. And the song For Good has just come on, and it's such good memories for me when I lived back in London and I was at performing arts school and stuff. And yeah, it's made me really happy just hearing that. I'm gonna go in with the blusher. These don't have names, by the way, but I'm going in with the blusher, which is a nice peachy one. One thing I did learn about myself while I was sending Ziv pictures of all my makeup, I have one single blusher, and it is that Primark one. I have this one in this palette, one in the Aldi face palette, and one in the Poundland face palette. I need to get some blushes. So send me your recommendations for blushes, whether that's singles or blusher palettes. Send me some recommendations because I need them. I have found I do tend to, one, dip in lightly, but two, I tend to like stipple my blusher on more, and then I'll kind of go in and then kind of buff it. But for the most part, I tend to stipple it in for like a lighter, do my nose, for, I call it the Dove Cameron effect. Now I've watched The Descendants on Disney Plus with my kids. I know who Dove Cameron is. I love those films. If you've watched them, comment. What's your favourite song out of all three? Now for highlight. I need two brushes for that because I need that one, and then I need my detail brush. Highlight. We are not going in with the British Bright one. We are going in with my Primark Gold Luster, whatever. This one with the little diamond shape on the inside. Ordinarily, I would try and stick to the perimeters of this because it's the lightest. I think that's going to be a bit difficult, but I'm going to try. And these are really, really, really pigmented, so I'm really tapping it off. That's going with a light hand. I know most people don't do like the lip highlight anymore, but I like it. I don't care. With my little detail brush and doing my brow bone. I'm just going to take a blending brush and lightly just blend out more this edge than anything else, where I've kind of added. Itchy nose. Yeah, literally ever so slightly, just. There we go. Then it's just a case of lower lash mascara using the Audi one. Completely forgot to get Ziv to choose mascara, so I just grabbed whichever one. And this tends to be my go-to when I'm using lashes anyway, so I don't like it. Sorry, Audi, I've liked everything else but this. So. And then the fun part, lashes. I'm wearing the ones I wore in my last video, which are the Just Right, what are they called? Vibey from Poundland. Go to Home Bargains tomorrow, so I'm really hoping they're going to have some pretty ones. Go and get the green duo lash glue. Brush on adhesive. So much easier. Literally brush on, plop your lash on, and you're good to go. I'm just going to take a disposable lash brush or lash wand, whatever, and just. Right, I'm going to do a quick second coat of my high vis liner, then we're on to lips, and then, apart from setting spray, we're done. That is eyes done. I love these lashes. They're so pretty. They're gorgeous. Right, lashes are done. Last thing, lips. So there was no specifics given for this. It was literally just dark nude. Oh man, my camera's gonna die. Crap. I'm gonna take a break and go make a cup of tea and let this charge for like 10 minutes, and then I'll be back and do this. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, I am back. It's been charging for, I don't know, about 20 minutes, something like that. Enough for me to film this last bit anyway. So I'm going in with my Primark lip liner in Desert Sand, because it is the darkest one that I have. Yes, the darkest one I have that is actually a lip liner. The other one I used that was darker, like a nude, was actually an eyeliner, and it was from Lidl. Right, lipstick, I'm going in with a new one. This is from W7. I got this produced in Tesco's the other day. It was one of my little bargains. And it is the shade Sleek. Too Fabulous lipstick in the shade Sleek. It's this pretty nude. That's pretty. I kind of wish it was a matte, but at the same time, what? Oh, that way. Yeah, that way. I do kind of wish it was a matte. It's like a glossy satin type one, I guess. I don't know. Very comfortable. Very pretty. Oh, I like it. Setting spray, going in with the Lacura makeup setting spray, long lasting setting spray. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay All Nighter, I think. Pretty sure it's that one. Put my earbud out for this. Don't really need the setting spray because it's 10 o'clock at night and I'm not going anywhere, but for the purpose of the video, this is the finished look. I don't think it went too bad. I was dreading the eyes, I'm not gonna lie. I really panicked. Like when when I got the message and it was the Time Revolution play, I was like, okay, cool. Haven't used that for quite a while. That not a problem. I actually had a video planned for that. It was like one of the first ones I had planned when I first started my channel earlier in the year, and it just, the whole video just went completely out the window. It didn't go to plan, and it was when I was having a lot of technological problems, so I scrapped it completely because after like 4 days of trying to edit it and save it, it wasn't happening, and I got fed up, so I just scrapped it. So I was kind of happy to be playing with the palette, but then when I got the eyeliner choices, I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna make this work? But I don't think I've done a bad job. I think I wouldn't normally touch greens, like these kind of greens, like turquoisey aqua greens. Yes, all day long, 100%, give them, gimme, happily. But like green, I'd normally steer clear from. Not a colour I'm comfortable with at all. But I like it. Yeah, I think it looks nice. The glitter liner is just so sparkly. I like it. Overall, I think it looks really pretty and I'm happy with it. I hope you guys will like it too. Thank you, Ziv, for picking my makeup. I love how it looks. I think it turned out really well. And I hope I did you proud. I will link, if I can, I will link Ziv's Instagram, like IGTV video that she did where I picked hers as well. So yeah, I think it went well. If I can get my hands on the W7 stuff that I want by the time I'm due to film my next one, which is what, when am I due to film next? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Hopefully that'll be like 4 videos, my next 4 videos sorted with any luck. Fingers crossed. And I'm also trying to talk myself out of the new Beauty Bay palette. I'm telling myself that I don't need it, but I know I'm lying to myself. So there is that too. But yeah, I think this looks good. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. But yeah, I am going to love you and leave you all, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah.